From Burlington County at Westampton Tech, we've got the quarterfinal round of the Burlington County Tournament here on this Saturday morning on Valentine's Day. We've got the Delran Bears facing off against the BCIC Westampton Panthers in our first of a doubleheader. Hello, everybody. I'm Dan Wilkins. I'll be joined by Vincent Focht on a production this morning and afternoon. We've got two games today. Delran faces Westampton Tech in the quarterfinal round of the BCSL tournament. And funny enough, we already know who they're going to play if they win. They'll play the Morristown Quakers, the number 2 seed. They beat Northern Burlington, a number 7 seed, last night pretty handily to win their quarterfinal game. And then for the top half of the bracket, they both play on Monday. So for the finals, we'll at least know one half of the bracket by today. But for now, this is a Delran team that lost to Westampton Tech by double digits when they played in January, but they're now trying to catch the Panthers at the right time. The Bears have been pretty steady in their last few games. Meanwhile, Westampton Tech is on a 4-game losing streak. They started out the year 6-1, but they lost 2 of their SJIBT games. They picked up losses to West Deptford, Eastern, Alma, Thrive Charter, and Cinnaminson, all of them fantastic growth programs. But Westampton Tech got a really tough part of the schedule at the wrong time, because now they're going to be facing a Delran team who is looking to capitalize on their momentum or lack thereof for Westampton Tech, and they're looking to get themselves into the win column in a 6-3 upset. The leading scorer for Delran by far is Lily Theis. She's starting today with 16 points per game, 337 as a senior. She's done very well as this guard for the Delran team, who has had a lot of success in recent years. And this is a Delran team that's 12-9, an impressive 6-2 in the BCSL Patriot, and they have been 3-2 in their last 5. But the difference is that they had 2 losses coming off of a 5-game winning streak. So with those 2 losses disregarded, Delran looks pretty good. But for Westampton Tech, they've been hanging true, and they've been trying to get back into the win column under Daryl White. But their leading scorer today, they've got a guard who's an underclassman and a freshman forward who really have lit up the scoreboard. You've got Harmony Cummings, the freshman forward, with 205 points, and then she's almost at 100 rebounds already this year. And then you've got Bree Sunkett, the junior guard, who's got 209. So it should be a fun one. Doubleheader coming up your way right after this. Delran and Westampton Tech coming up in just a moment. They're having a little bit of mic issues. She was trying to announce the starting lineup. She did a great job, but Mike gave out on her. So
Number 22, Violet Joust.
okay, so in case you didn't hear it, the starting lineup for the Delran Bears: Abby Schaefer, Lily Theis, Lila Jousey, Lainey Ballard, and Ava Kelly. Actually, no, check that. Sorry. It will be Eva Corsanico and Bryn Harper. I misread the score sheet. All right, so starting lineups were a little bit of a daze, but we're ready to go. Delran is going to be in white with their brown secondary colors and yellow tertiary colors, and Westampton Tech will be in their home black uniforms with the blue and white accents. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Delran trying to catch Westampton when they're cold. They've lost their last 5 in a row. As we mentioned, they had a 7-1 start, and they're now going to try to get back into the win column here in the Burlington County quarterfinal here from Westampton at the home of the Westampton Tech Panthers. I'm Dan Wilkins, joined by Vincent Focht on the production here for Valentine's Day basketball. It should be a game that everybody should love. We've got 8 minutes on the board. Referees are ready. Ball in hand. Westampton on the left. Delran on the right. We got the tip, and we are underway. And a quick possession by Delran. They'll move this one quickly. Back to Jousey, and the basket's good from Schaefer. So she's got the first of the morning. And it is now a 2-0 Delran lead as they get it started very early here. Out on the left, center passes it back to the left wing. Can't get the 3 to fall. Offensive rebound, too strong. Third chance, and it goes. Able to get a really nice bucket inside that time by Hanaya Cummings, that leading scorer, the freshman center for this Westampton Tech team, as that shot falls. Long 2 from Jousey. 9:30 a.m. tip-off here in Westampton. Fans filing in. We've got the boys game later on today at 11 a.m. between Burlington Township and the Westampton Tech Panthers, hosting a doubleheader here in the Burlington County quarterfinals. The winner of this game will play Morristown. We mentioned that first round game was hosted last night. As that one rolls in. Six to 2. As almost got stolen there. They're going to try to recoup. Moving it back out to the right wing. To the top for 3. No good. Front iron. Rebound. Ball comes out. Taking up with the left hand. Not strong enough. And that will go back to the Bears, who are going to try to take this one in transition. The ball gets away, and it goes out on the Westampton sideline. Out on the left now. Back to the top. That one gets away. Able to save it, though. Deep 3. No good. It was a gutsy shot taken there by Sunkett. Now another 3 just misses, and Cummings can't bring down the rebound. It'll be Schaefer who has it. Taking her time there, goes back to Delran out on the left corner, loses it. Westampton ball. Got batted out, and they're going to say that Lily Theis touched it last. So 5:30 left in the first, 6-2 lead for Delran. We talked about Delran, running a bit of a hot streak here. Had a 5-game win streak in January. Meanwhile, Westampton Tech, they have lost their last 5 in a row, so they have tried their hardest to get back into the win column. And again, no matter what, because we know the outcome of the first-round game versus Morristown, or the quarterfinal game versus Morristown, rather, we know that the semifinal game will be at Morristown on Thursday the 19th. That ball gets away. Delran in transition. She loses it, picks it back up, and Theis is fouled. So she'll have a chance at the stripe for 2. Foul is going to be called on number 4, Stewart. So here's Lily Theis at the line. As we mentioned, leading scorer far and away for this Delran team, 337 for her in her senior year. She makes her first. And quite a good free throw shooter as well. She's shooting just 70, well, she's shooting at 70%, 126 for 181, which is a good mark for the high school level, as that ball rattles in. Took a little while to fall, but Theis gets her first points on a 2-point foul shot. And Delran now out to an 8-2 lead. Back out to the top. Loses it briefly. And it goes back to the Bears. They'll bring this one up in transition, stopping it. Theis almost took the pass, and a late foul. Basket counts. Taking that one up there was Bryn Harper. And as the ball was coming down, it rattled into the basket, and we'll have a foul and 1. So Bryn Harper. And we'll get a timeout here. So Westampton Tech being put on the ropes early. 4:49 left in the first. We'll take a quick break. It's 10-2, and one shot comes after this. Welcome back, Westampton Tech. Cheerleaders are lively early in this one and early in the morning. I don't think I could have that kind of movement at 9:40 in the morning on a Saturday too. Yeah, trust me, I have plenty of those. Bryn Harper is at the line for the and 1. Delran up 10-2. Cummings has the only points for Westampton Tech as that shot's good. So it's now 11-2. Bringing it up the floor will be Stewart. That one gets stolen, but it comes back down, tipped again by Delran. Harper's going to save it, but she stepped out. That white line counts as out of bounds, so she did step out. Her left foot went over the line, and it'll be West Tech ball. With number 14, Isabella Ifejue Nebe coming in. 338 points for her as a senior, 5'9". Out on the right side. Back to the top. For Stewart. Now inside in the corner for Hoskins. Backing down. In the paint, no good. A little bit too strong there. And it's not even that Westampton had a bad play there. They were running a really good play, and it looked like they had a lot going for them. But now, as the shot falls short, we'll now see a bit of a different pace here by Westampton. They're going to try to push the offense as this one comes out, moving back out left wing. Bounce pass to Nebe. Inside the semicircle. She'll take one, and it just falls in for Nebe. She'll get her first points as Delran returns with an answer to make it 13-4. Shot falls for Jousey. She's got 6. 13-4. 9-point lead for the Bears. Bounce pass. Gets batted away. Harper falls on it. And jump ball. Arrow will go in the favor of the Panthers. Looking to get that one out, doesn't get it. Cummings able to pick it up. She went inside, passed it out. Delran's got it again. I mean, this has just been a strong offensive attack, a consistent offensive attack by the Bears, using a lot of low post scoring like this, but she can't get it, keeps it in on the baseline. Now out to the right wing, moving inside from the paint. They'll say it's tipped, and they'll say it's clean. Will advance. Passes to the far corner. Fires it out right side. Stewart will take this one, passes it back to Nebe. Far corner, off the side of the backboard, off the glass, no good. Harper rebound. 2:30 left in the first. Moving in, too strong. Delran, second chance, goes up. They'll say it's clean. This one goes back to the Panthers, who continue to push the pace. Stewart, Euro, good. That one brought down that time by Lyric Stewart. With 177 points going into this game, and now she'll get the ball back again as Lyric will bring this one up. Stops on the left wing, goes back out, 13-6, as Delran looking to get back in the scoring column and looking to end this first quarter on a high note. 1:45 to play. Out on the right side. Long two, no good. Delran really dominating with those rebounds. It goes back to Theis. Here comes a three. A little flat-footed that time from Harper, and the shot doesn't fall. This one goes back to Nebe. Over to the top of the key now for Autumn Sidney, the freshman. She'll go to Stewart in the corner, no good. Actually, it looks like it went to Bree Sunkett, my apologies. Jersey numbers admittedly are a little bit hard to see with the black and blue combination, although they do look pretty cool. I think the lighting in the gym is throwing it off a little bit, but it's 13-6. And this gym has hosted several sectional finals in the past, including the famous Pittman versus Paulsboro sectional championship in 1998 with John Crispin. That one goes. Theis gets the basket inside, and Delran breaks a brief drought. 4 points for the leading scorer for the Bears. It's now 15-6. This is, again, a team that Westampton Tech beat handily when they played in early January. Westampton Tech won the game. Actually, my apologies. They played in 2025, but it was last season. So January 27th of 2025 was the last time that they played. That was when Westampton Tech won 23 games. They won the game 57-30. Scoring was dominated by now graduated Akila LaFleur and Michaela Taylor, the two leading scorers from Westampton Tech last season. Nearly got away, got 15 on the clock. Stewart takes a three, no good. It stays in. Delran will have it. They'll have 7 seconds. They'll drive. They've got 5. She stops behind the half-court line. Probably was a carry. She ended up floating it, but it fell well short, and that's the end of the first quarter. So a bit of an odd ending, but Delran and Westampton Tech seem a little bit at odds here in the first quarter as the Bears put up 15 in the first mark. We'll take a quick break, go into the second. It's Delran 15, Westampton 6. Welcome back. This broadcast is brought to you by Harper Driving School. Over 90% of students who take their New Jersey State driving test with Harper pass on their first attempt. Book an appointment today at Suite 4 of the Total Turf Complex in Pittman at 614 Lambs Road, just minutes from Route 55. Here in Burlington County for the quarterfinals of the Burlington County Tournament, just off of 295. Should be a fun one today. Doubleheader, Delran and Westampton Tech in the first, and then Burlington Township faces Westampton in the boys game 5v12. The ball got away. Westampton Tech Panthers not really allowing the Bears to breathe, but they allow an open three. It's good. Right wing rather, for Abby Schaefer. Knocks the triple down. Back to the top. Pulling in. Cummings, too strong. Ball gets away, goes through the legs of Cummings, got a scramble, and it's a jump ball. Arrow's going to go the way of the Panthers. So this will be inbounded by Nebe. 18-6 in favor of the Bears. 12-point lead. Goes back out. Catch and shoot from the corner. Too strong. Just rattles out. Ball is loose. Another scramble, and while several girls were down, she made the shot. Basket goes inside. As that one was made by number 21 in Aaliyah Quay, the freshman, off the bench. 18-8. Westampton Tech has it on the opposite basket. 1 minute gone in the second quarter. Bringing this one up the floor. Back out to the left wing. A little bit of a stumble there, but she'll recover. Back to the top of the key. Left side. Here comes a three. Good! Bree sunk it from the left wing. Puts double digits on the board for the Panthers. It's 18-11. Now at half court, this one goes to the left. Bounce pass inside. Looking for the paint. She'll send it out for Schaefer. It's good. Check that. Jousey now has 8 points for the Bears as she puts up 20. The Bears now lead this one by 9. But a little bit more of a three-point attack here. I mean, it's been a balanced attack for Westampton. They've shot from outside. They've shot from inside. They haven't done too much of both. Westampton as a team has only made 51 three-pointers going into this game. Bree Sunkett responsible for 23 of them, just under half. So no surprise that she hits her 24th and the team's 52nd of the long season. This one goes up, and Jousey got fouled. She'll get 2 shots. They'll get Haskins ready to check in. But Jousey at the line. The sophomore for Delran, 276 career points in her in her first 2 seasons. 158 as a freshman, 118 as a sophomore. Hasn't had too much work from the free throw line, though. Only 11 for 17, 65% shooter. Her first was successful, and her second is successful. She's got double digits. 22-11, Delran. And again, as we mentioned, this is a team that Westampton Tech beat by double digits when they played in January of 2025. But different squads on the floor, really, across one school year. As this one goes up, high off the glass and good. That one fell that time for number 14 in Nebe. Got her second field goal. Out of bounds. Delran with possession after the ball went out of bounds. Good deflection there. They're going to pass out to the right wing. That was a really good stop by Theis there. She had her pivot foot set inside the semicircle and had to bring it out to somebody, but she used her entire, field of view to really be able to set something nice there and extend the play. But now Theis goes up, and it just rattles out. Second chance, foul and one. And again, I really don't think that Westampton was upset about the call. I think they're upset about the fact that their players are fouling too much. So one sub for each side. Checking into the game for Delran is number 25, Abby Schaefer. Checking out is number 11, Ava Kelly. For the and one for Theis to make it 7, she does. 11-point lead for the Bears, 25-13. This one gets tipped away. It goes up, too strong. Over to the top of the key, left side. Fires in, out of bounds. They're going to say this is West Tech ball. (25-13), 4:37 left in the second quarter here from Westampton. Moving out to the top. Left side. Back to the top again. And that'll be a travel on Stewart. Just a tough break there. Westampton needs all the breaks that they can get, and unfortunately the breaks are going the other way. Delran's getting this advantage. Definitely not the most comfortable situation for Westampton Tech here. Again, a team that seems like they just need to get their footing here. Basket's good by number 13, Chloe Hamilton. Delran's first bench scorer. Westampton Tech, as we mentioned before, and as we will probably mention again if this game continues to falter for the Panthers, they're on a 5-game losing streak. West Tech's last win was on January the 29th versus CCTS. Delran got a timeout off in time. So with 3:50 left in the second, they'll have a lot to talk about. Delran, they've got a lot of good things to talk about. They've got a very efficient scoring attack as Jousey leads the way with 10. We'll take a quick break, 27-13. Delran coach Brenna Cloud in her Valentine's Day attire as we've got Saturday morning basketball here from Westampton Tech. Delran leads 27-13, can't get the 3 to fall, gets an offensive rebound, gets batted away. Now a high pass inside, back to Schaefer, and the ball comes out. It'll be West Tech ball. Moving quickly, back inside, and a foul. It'll be on the floor, and the foul is against Theis. So with 3:30 left in the half, it's a 14-point lead for Delran, their largest lead yet today. Here comes a quick shot. Off the inbound, no good, batted away. Cummings picks up the rebound, creates the space. She can't get the shot. Second chance, foul and one. Anaya Cummings, the leading scorer for this Westampton Tech team, finally uses that offensive prowess inside to get the foul and one, and she'll try the three-point play to get this game within 11. The and one shot is no good, and she tried to get in front of the line to pick up the offensive rebound off the missed foul shot, but it ends up faltering as it's 27-15. Ball got away briefly. It'll go back to the far side, into the corner for Schaefer. Back out, right wing 3, off the front of the iron. Back out, another 3, another miss. Delran really feels like they're rushing the offense here, but now a foul as they went back to what they do best, which is that low post inside scoring, and it pays off for them as Theis gets fouled, and she'll shoot 2. As we mentioned in the open, Lily Theis, 567 points in her career at 179 as a sophomore, now up to 337 as a junior, averaging 16 a game. First shot good. Had a season high. She actually had not only a season high, but she had a triple-double versus Medford Tech back on January the 14th. Put up 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 steals in the Bears' win over the Jaguars in BCSL play. She's had 4 games this year of 20-plus in her junior season. As her second shot goes, 29-15. Under 3 to play in the first half. Out on the right side, passes to the near corner, tries to make her miss, creates some space for a 3. It's too strong. Offensive rebound, Cummings foul. And again, I really like that offensive strategy for Westampton Tech there. I really like the fact that they are not afraid to box out. They're not afraid to create some contact, to get inside. But they're all about drawing fouls here. They really want to get Delran in the foul trouble, you know, make their advantage into a disadvantage, try to turn it into a net positive for the Panthers. As the first shot from Cummings is successful. Harmony Cummings, 205 points as her freshman year. She'll get the offensive rebound, though. That's what she tried to do last time. Now a 3. Knocked down from the corner. Nebe puts it up. That's better than a made free throw. That's a 3-pointer. And it's now a 10-point game, 29-19. Nebe's got 7 points off the bench. We were talking about Aoife Boucher-Nebe, 94 points, 100 rebounds in her senior year and 18 games played. Has had 100-plus rebounds in all 3 of her varsity seasons. That goes out of bounds. Westampton ball. And you can see the cracks starting to show here. Westampton's playing a lot better offense. They'll get a substitute in. Bryn Harper. Taking their time a little bit. Sydney has it. Out to the near corner, gets tipped away. Cummings tried to get the pass. She'll pick it up. She'll bring it back, and she is fouled. Again, there's so many girls in this South Jersey scene that have this. There's not that many that have this kind of strength and power where even as a freshman, Harmony Cummings really able to dominate inside. That's the 3rd time she's gone to the charity stripe today, and her first shot is good. As we mentioned, 205 points for the freshman. She's played in 18 games, 11.3 per game. Season high of 23 back on January the 28th versus Holy Cross. And she's now 50-50 from the foul shot. She's 3 for 6. She's gone 3 times, and she's made 1, missed the other. 2 minutes left in the half, 29-20. Bounce pass, gets away. Here comes the Panthers on the run. Open field in front of them. It's good. Wide open for Jada Sunkett as she'll get the layup off the steal. Westampton Tech looking really good in transition here. I mean, both teams look good in transition, but we've got another steal back behind the backcourt line. It gets away, and Delran has it. What a possession. What a turn of events. Delran was up by 14 as they airball it, and a foul. That's going to be the 5th on Delran, so they're going to shoot here. As Schaefer is going to check back in, they're going to shoot. I think they're going to shoot at least. That will give Westampton Tech the bonus. 126. This is exactly what we were talking about. Delran's in the lead. Get them in the foul trouble. Play aggressive defense. Play aggressive on the offense. Play aggressive no matter where you are on the floor. We saw that with Harmony Cummings. Really able to get inside, get some contact. Even if she's not going to make the shot, she's going to draw some contact, and these referees are calling a lot of whistles here. So, second shot is good from Sunkett. And a once 14-point lead has now dipped down to a 6-point lead for the Bears. They'll call another foul here, this time on Westampton Tech, so that will get them to 4. Next one will bring Delran to the foul line. Schaefer passes it in to Jousey. Back to Harper, the sophomore. She'll spin around, right side, trying to find somebody. Westampton Tech, they're double pressing. Here comes another play in transition. It's too strong. They wanted to get the putback in the air. Now coming from the semicircle, too strong. Rebound by Theis. Now Delran's in transition. Nobody's slowing down as that one doesn't go. Another rebound by Cummings. A half-court pass all the way. It's no good. Second chance. No. Okay, so the clock stopped. We had a whistle there that I didn't hear. Okay, so Harper fouled. And now Delran, or no, excuse me, no bonus there. I'm sorry. The foul was on Delran, so no bonus. And 29-23. Again, Delran had a 14-point lead in the second quarter, and Westampton Tech has shot the lights out as the first shot successful from Lyric Stewart. With 51 seconds left in the first half. Second shot. Just banks in. Took a couple of bounces there. Again, Westampton Tech telling their girls not to foul here. They have already made a much better scenario for themselves here in the second quarter. They've played very well as the two-point shot from the foul line is good. From Schaefer. Three from the top. Good! Welcome back, Westampton. It's a three-point game. 31-28. As that one knocked down by Stewart. Here comes a pass inside. Ball comes out. 8 seconds. What a comeback this would be. No foul. Cummings. Good! What a way to end the first half. Harmony Cummings inside. And an incredible run comes to a close with a 2-point lead. It was a 14-point lead for the Bears in the second quarter, and they've now cut it down to a 1-point lead. My apologies. It's 31-30. An incredible second quarter for the Panthers as they have put themselves in good hands. We'll be back in 10 minutes. It's Delran 31, West Tech 30. In life, the road ahead is full of possibilities, but to navigate it safely, you need the right skills. Harper Driving School is the premier driving school serving Gloucester, Salem, and Camden counties. With experienced instructors, many of whom are teachers in local schools, we are dedicated to your success and will help you master the road with confidence. With an over 95% success rate of students passing their road test on their first try, you know your student will be in good hands while embarking on a huge step of their young adult lives, all while avoiding the lines at the DMV and getting insurance discounts.
We chose Harper, and so should you.
Book Dog Pro Wrestling for your next event or outing for the greatest action that New Jersey Pro Wrestling has to offer. Any place, any time, any setting, Dog Pro Wrestling will bring the action to you, and you won't want to miss it for moments like this. But don't just take it from me. Take it from Max Mundo, the Dog Pro Wrestling ambassador.
This is Max Mundo with Dog Pro Wrestling. Are you a civic organization, sporting club looking to fundraise? Then look no further to Dog Pro Wrestling. We do grand openings, corporate events, and much more.
And why not from some of the wrestling talent themselves?
I'm Vinny the Fixer, and I'm the champion of dog professional wrestling. If you want to book the best, come see us. We're the cream of the crop. We'll come to any fundraiser you can think of. Just name the place, and we'll show up.
This is the upstanding Dylan Mesh, and for the entirety of my professional wrestling career, dog wrestling has been a mainstay for where I like to wrestle. So you can believe me when I say that it is quality. And I'm upstanding. I'm the only opinion you need.
Yeah! It's your boy Gabriel Hodder here with my man Matthew Oman, and if you want your events to be all fight, no flight,
then book dog wrestling so you can witness true primal fear.
Woo!
May is Mental Health Awareness Month. It is the responsibility of all of us to make sure that our friends, family, and anybody who we hold dear in our lives is feeling well.
The problem with spotting mental health issues is that the symptoms aren't that obvious. Just because someone is okay or appears okay on the outside doesn't mean that they're okay on the inside.
It's important that if they are in distress, that they call the right people and they get the help that they need.
And it is very important that we treat each other with respect, regardless of who you are or where you come from. But it is just as important that we treat ourselves with respect, regardless of the situation going on in our lives.
If you're in distress, you can call this number, 988, or you can visit any of these websites if you're not in distress, but would like to learn more information about mental health awareness and research.
To end the day for Luke Pokrovsky. Little pop-up, first base side, he calls for it, and for the first time in 33 years, the Charlotte Cougars will hoist the trophy and face Middlesex on Monday. 4-3, Cougars win it. And in the battle of green and gold, the trophy stays true with the visitors. What a finish! And Shalleck will pack their bags for Middlesex and the Blue Jays when the weekend turns around to Monday. Eppolite, he's, again, one time leaving the bases loaded is frustrating enough. Doing it twice in a row. Oh, how about this? Line drive. He's throwing it around the infield. They're going to throw him out at first. He's out. I have never seen that before. That is a 5-4-3 ground out because the third baseman thought he caught it. The home plate umpire said no, so he threw it around the infield and then got the out at first anyway because the batter thought he was out.
The batter stopped. The third baseman thought
Everybody
he caught
stopped.
it, and it touched.
Doubleheader. Reached first on an error in the first at-bat of Game 2. This one's lined into center field. Slider going over. He dives. Did he make the catch? Yes, he did. Ryan Slider makes the catch. Not on a slide, but instead on a dive. 2 away.
And Argabright with a full count. Outfielders in communication for the Quakers. Everyone's looking around in a tie game, bottom of the 6th. The 3-2 payoff. Ground ball. It's going to get over the head of Tolbert into left field. That's a base hit. 2-run score. Argabright delivers when asked. 5-3. Alex Argabright has given the Golden Eagles a 5-3 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. Welcome back. Ready to go here from Westampton Tech, home of the Panthers. I'm Dan Wilkins, joined by Vincent Focht on the production of Camden County College. It's been a good one, although this halftime score of 31-30 has not been as expected. Delran led by 1 point in the second quarter by 14. But Westampton Tech got a lot of steals, got a lot of shots in transition, and they have looked spectacular here in this second quarter. We'll see if that momentum holds into the third. But now going in, Delran with their first possession of the half. Moving inside, there goes another steal for the lead. It's good. And another steal. But the ball comes out. Delran's got it. That would have been an electric steal. I mean, it's already electric. Don't get me wrong, it is already electric. Schaefer on the right side. Foul on Cummings. But a really strong start by this Delran team, by this Westampton Tech team. Shot by West Tech was good from Stewart. Inbounded by the Panthers. They'll bring this back the other way. Foul inside the baseline. This one goes to the right for Harper. Creates some space inside. Schaefer on the baseline. Falling on it. 2-on-1 jump ball. And that will be that'll be West Tech ball. Even with the advantage, Westampton Tech gets the possession arrow. But Delran already running into some foul trouble. 2 fouls in the first minute of play in the third quarter. Don't forget to tune in on Saturday, February 21st for our first college baseball game of the year. We go to Camden for Division III baseball between DeSales and Rutgers-Camden. First pitch at 12 noon. 3! To extend the lead to 4. Stewart has been electric. She's got 12 points. Ball's loose. Saving it. Barely kept it in, but at what cost? The cost is Westampton Tech's got the possession. I can't believe that they held on to that. But it's Delran ball at the end of the day. Shot no good. Cummings rebound. What a run by Delran. This has been incredible. Delran scored 18 points at the first quarter. They have been held to 13 points rather since then. And there's another one. Panthers are on a roll. Sunkett gets it to fall. She's got 8. Bounce pass inside. Harper, left side. Fakes the 3. And the mid-range, no good. Delran continues to miss these shots as it feels like their offense is just falling apart. As West Tech will slow it down here. Moving inside, Cummings got the tip, no good. Cummings rebound, up, no good. Cummings tries to rip it down, Theis is there. A travel will be called. Westampton Tech will call a timeout, so will we. 5:06 left in the third quarter. What a run by Westampton Tech. They have outscored Delran by 29-13 since the first quarter. It's 37-31 in the third. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This broadcast is brought to you by the Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators, or Dog Pro Wrestling, New Jersey's premier pro wrestling organization with high-flying events and nonstop entertainment throughout the Garden State. Visit dawgprowrestling.com for more information and for future bookings. Out on the left side, a couple of passes around, still outside the three-point zone. Moving inside from the foul line, too strong. Theis touched it. Last touch by West Tech. Delran ball down by 6 points. If you told me after the first quarter by the midway point of the third that Delran will be down by 6, I really wouldn't believe you. But that's how well Westampton Tech has played. And Delran's rushed their offense. I think that they are not, mistake-free, but they've played well as that one goes. And that's some relevance getting shocked back into him there. As Jousey makes the shot, that's more of what we saw from them in the first quarter. A lot of low post scoring, moving along the baseline. Not really a one-dimensional offense, but let's say 1.5-dimensional. They don't have a lot of ways to score, but they were effective at doing it as Cummings gets fouled for Delran's first of the quarter. The foul is on Theis. First shot from Harmony Cummings is good. And Brenna Cloud will call a timeout. Let's take a look at our schedule for next week. So going forward, I should say on Monday, tune in from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at WMSC 90.3 FM. I'll be making an appearance on Montclair State's radio station, interviewed by Mackenzie Cochran as a part of Montclair State's All Access show. Tune in either if you're in the Montclair area on 90.3 or via their website at WMSCFM.com. You can also listen on the iHeartRadio app. On Tuesday, we don't know where we're going to be. On Wednesday, it's a good chance we'll be at the BurlCo semifinal. If Holy Cross advances, we'll be there. They'll be playing Rancocas Valley if everything holds. But Thursday, good chance we'll have a semifinal. Then we mentioned on Saturday, the 21st, DeSales versus Rutgers Camden baseball. Our first JUCO baseball game of the year will be Friday, February 27th, between RCSJ Gloucester and RCSJ Cumberland. Cummings made her first prior to the timeout, and it's good. Ooh, she stepped out. She stepped out trying to save it. (39-33), 4:10 left in the third. Inbounded by Schaefer to Harper. Out to the left. Moving inside now on the corner of the paint. From the foul line. Gets tipped by Cummings. She'll try to get a hand in there and out of bounds. No, foul. We do have a foul. Referee's arm angle was kind of weird. He was like pushed out a little bit, but it'll be called on Cummings, and the foul will be on the floor. They're lining up as if she's going to take a foul shot, but no, the foul was on the floor. Yeah, with that foul being on the floor, Harmony Cummings was at the half-court line. But that's an easy shot. Delran getting back into it now. 39-35 as the shot goes for Theis. 13 points for the senior, in the near corner. Westampton Tech boys team arriving. Corner three, no good. Bounce pass. Over into the paint for Cummings. She'll get fouled. Foul on the floor. Three. Off the glass, no good. Cummings puts it back up and in. Harmony Cummings, what an impressive freshman she is. That one gets speared away. Basket good in transition, 43-35. Harper in trouble. Barely trying to keep it in. She's able to keep it in by the skin of her teeth by a few inches. And now from the semicircle, standing shot no good. Rebound by Sunkett. Westampton Tech 8-point lead. Unbelievable how this game has been turned on its head. As the shot's no good, Theis couldn't get there. They're gonna say, did she step out? No, got a foul. Subbing in for Delran will be number 14, Emmy Foster, number 13 rather, Chloe Hamilton, the freshman. 43-35, 2:20 left in the third. Here from Westampton Tech. No foul. I think Theis wanted a foul and she didn't realize that she didn't get fouled, and maybe she wasn't aware of where she was on the floor, but she very clearly stepped out on the baseline. Moving over. Here comes a three. Good! Jada Sunkett. And that's right, she sunk it. Corner three, 11 points. Double-digit lead for Westampton. Moving up, foul. That time, Theis got hit. That might be a little bit of a makeup call. It's going to be on Cummings. How about that signal? These refs are they're emphatic today. That'll be the fifth foul. Bonus for Delran. It's like he was practicing his golf swing. He just put it into the hips. It's interesting. 46-35. Theis at the line for two. First shot is good. Theis with 14 points. You can make that. Well, she misses her second. Thought she was going to make it there. Back to the top. Oh, that was close there. That was really close to taking an extra step for Autumn Sydney. Under 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Double press by Delran. Running a kind of angled 3-2 here, as here comes from the corner, from the baseline, moving in. Nebe's got it. 9 points off the bench for Nebe, and it's 48-36. Got another foul here. And with Delran at the bonus, they'll get two shots from Bryn Harper. Bryn Harper, number 43, the sophomore, 69 points as a sophomore, 133 in her two-year career. Just under 50% from the line, actually just over 50% at 14 for 27. Has not hit over 10 points in a game this year, but had 8 and 8, 8 points, 8 rebounds versus Bordentown. But she'll make her second after missing her first. Neither team has been that consistent in foul shooting today. It really hasn't been the best display, but the shooting on the floor has been what's made this game great. Westampton Tech's heated up after a cold first quarter, and Delran really hasn't been able to keep up with this strong pace of play. First shot is airballed. Listen, she even was self-aware. She kind of put her hands over her head like, oof. Kind of admitted But Autumn Francis, the freshman, listen, it'll happen. It'll happen more times than you think. Got to push from the back. They'll keep it live. But Francis misses both. Harper chucks up a shot. It's no good from 3. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 11-point lead for Westampton Tech after trailing by 1.5. And after trailing by double digits at the end of the first quarter. This one goes up, and foul, travel. There was originally a foul called on the baseline ref, but the other ref closest to us called a travel, and that supersedes the foul. So again, the winner of this game plays Morristown in the semifinal round on Thursday. Now, Delran has not played Morristown. And Darrell White just not happy about the call there. Neither of these teams have played Morristown yet this year. At the line for Delran will be the freshman, Quincy Hamilton. First shot is good. Chloe Hamilton, excuse me. She's got 3 points off the bench. She has 33 points, 16 rebounds, 9 assists as a freshman. Second shot is good. She makes both. Moving over to half court. Taking their time here will be Stewart. Moving out to Francis. Here comes a 3 from Sunkett. No good. And that will end the third quarter. So what a turnaround for Westampton Tech. Down by 11 at the end of the first, down by 1 at the half, and now leading by 9 at the end of the third. And for the next game, Burlington Township and West Tech are both in the house waiting the conclusion of this one. We'll be right back. It's West Tech 48, Delran 39. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This broadcast is brought to you by the South Jersey chapter of the National Adult Baseball Association. Registration is open for the spring of 2026 with 20 teams across 4 highly competitive divisions. Visit southjerseynaba.com for more registration information. What a weird game this has been, as starting the fourth quarter, it's 48-39. 9-point lead for Westampton. Their largest lead was 12, as this one falls short. Rebound by the Panthers. They'll bring this one back up. Again, Delran's largest lead was 14, as Westampton Tech has really cut it down. And they have tried their best to get back into this game, but it's almost been a moot point. As this one will move in, spinning around, good. Shot falls for Nebe. She's got 11 off the bench. Moving to Harper on the left side. She'll chuck up a 3, front iron. Rebound by Sunkett. 11 points off the bench for her. 11 points as the starting point guard for West Tech. Again, as we mentioned, winner of this game plays Morristown in the semifinal of the BCSL tournament, Burlington County tournament on Thursday. 3, no good. Tries to rip down the rebound, but a little bit of a self-collision there with Theis and Hamilton. Back to the basket. Theis gets it out. Hamilton now to the semicircle for Schaefer. She gets the ball loose. Goes to Harper. Contact, blocked away, swatted away that time from Nebe inside. Hamilton, the freshman, Back over to Harper. Very young Delran team. Passing it around for three. Chloe Hamilton with 7 off the bench. She's now putting Delran back into this game. It's an 8-point deficit as Delran looking to make up for their woes in the second and third quarters. It's 50-42. As we mentioned, Westampton Tech trailed by 11 points at the end of the first quarter, trailed by 1 at the end of the half. Delran led 31-30 at the end of the half. They've been held to just 12 points since the halftime break. Here comes a shot. Good, high off the glass. And such an even scoring attack by Westampton Tech. I mean, you're seeing Stewart with 14, Sunkett and Cummings with 11, and now Nebe off the bench with 13. Everybody's getting their pieces in. Everybody's getting their 2 cents, and that's why West Tech's playing so well. They've combined a great combination of inside and outside scoring. And, I mean, listen, Harmony Cummings, leading scorer on this team as a freshman center. She's not even on the floor right now, but we've seen a combination of Nebe and Cummings that have worked really well together as we've got our first foul of the quarter. And speaking of, Harmony Cummings will check back into the game. Sitting next to the scorer's table, Chloe Hamilton will go back to the line for 2. Her first is good. Yeah, so what we already know in this Burlington County girls bracket is that Morristown beat Northern Burlington in their quarterfinal game. They were the first to play the quarterfinal game on Thursday night. As that shot misses. 1 for 2 for Chloe Hamilton, and see what the confusion is there. We got a timeout called. It will be called by Westampton Tech and Daryl White. We'll take a quick break. 5:26 left in quarter number 4. It's 52-43. What a game it's been for Westampton Tech. We'll be right back. Timeout by Daryl White. They have 2 remaining as Westampton Tech in a, I don't even want to say a stunner because they're the 3 seed. They are expected by proxy to win this home game. But Delran got off to such a hot start, we really couldn't fathom Westampton Tech having this good of a closeout, but they've played extremely well since the first quarter as Sunkett airballed the 3. Hamilton brings it up to the sideline, now on top of the West Tech logo. Right side, passes in, it's stolen by Cummings. She'll bring it up. This is where West Tech succeeds. Foul and 1! Some veteran level play from the freshman, Autumn Sidney. We mentioned that Westampton Tech has done their best when they pick up points in transition, and that's exactly how they've played. Foul and 1 for the freshman, Autumn Sidney. Her and 1 is no good. Rebound by Lily Theis. Now an 11-point lead. Out to the corner, firing in on the baseline. She'll save it, and that's in. Theis with 16. Moving up here is Francis. Again, a lot of heavy ball movement here from Westampton. Ball comes out. She'll hold on to it, though. Moving inside. Open look in the corner. They don't take it. Into the paint. Jumper. No good. And a foul. It's going to be on Harmony Cummings. And with 4:25 left in the fourth, that's her fifth. That's Harmony Cummings' fifth foul. Wow. That is a big break for Delran. And Brenna Cloud will try to take advantage of that with a timeout. It'll be a full. So we'll take a break, but Harmony Cummings, with 4 minutes left, has fouled out of the game, and Westampton Tech will be without their leading scorer for the remainder of this 11-point defense. We'll take a break, 54-45. Four minutes, 23 seconds left in the ball game, at least in regulation, here from Westampton, New Jersey. I'm Dan Wilkins, joined by Vincent Focht of Camden County College on the production. It's been a good one. And Westampton Tech looks to have a date with Morristown if they can hang on. But now, got tipped, foul. That's going to be on Lyric Stewart, and that's her third. So Harmony Cummings fouls out of the game with 5. Now Lyric Stewart is going to pick up her third, and not to mention it's Westampton's third foul. So Delran can pick up a big break if they can draw some fouls. Remember in the second quarter, Westampton's offensive charge that brought them nearly to the lead was led by fouls, was led by the fact that they were drawing Delran into fouls. Well, how about the fact that they're doing it on the other side now? That foul's going to be called on Abby Schaefer. It's her first, team second, 4:05 to play. We do have a boys game coming up after this, our second of the doubleheader between Burlington Township and Westampton Tech. Tip-off is set for 11 a.m., but with this game running a little bit long, you can probably expect about 11:10, 11:15. It's 10:45 as we speak right now. That shot is up and good. Now 17 points off the bench for Ichbe-Nebe. Up, foul on, I couldn't tell who was down there, but Theis took the shot. She'll take 2. And again, this is Delran using Westampton's own tactic from the first half against them. They're drawing fouls. They're forcing Westampton into trouble now. This is exactly what led the Panthers to their dominant start in the second quarter and in the third. But they're now 1 foul away from the bonus as Theis' first shot is good. 17 for Theis. She leads the scoring. But how about Nebe with 17 off the bench for Westampton? For 18, it's good. And we're back within double digits. 3:30 left and counting. Moving to the top of the key, but she's pretty far out. She's at the volleyball line. Taking her time now. Westampton Tech should be in no hurry here to score. With how prominent Delran's defense has been, they should be in no hurry. We've got a foul. That's going to be the third on Delran. They'll call it on the floor. This will be inbounded by Nebe. Out to the left wing. A little bit of hesitation. Here's a 3. No good. Delran can't pick that one up. We've got a scramble and a jump ball. Theis was on top of it. Possession arrow goes to the Panthers. So Westampton will inbound this one with Nebe. Again, she's got 17 off the bench. Here comes a shot from mid-range, too strong. Second chance, high off the glass. And another hard-fought rebound by Lily Theis. She'll go up. No good. Delran trying to rush a shot. Westampton should not do the same. That's at least my opinion. We saw it with Timber Creek last night. Hold on to the ball and let them come to you. This one's up, and it's in. Lyric Stewart. This one goes up, too strong there. Again, Delran's just trying to chuck up shots, but here's Westampton Tech's biggest strength in transition, foul. So now both teams are going to be hovering on that bonus line. They both have 4. That's going to be the second against Schaefer with 2:12 left as the gentleman to our right from Burlington Township will go to the locker room. First shot is good. So Bryn Harper checks in for the freshman Chloe Hamilton. 2 underclassmen going in for each other as Westampton Tech extends the lead to 12. To make it 13, it's good. Sunk with 15 points. This is a fun atmosphere. For a game that started at 9:30 a.m., this gym has gotten progressively fuller and fuller as the intensity in this game has really taken a steep climb, as that will give Delran the bonus. I thought Westampton Tech was going to be the first to the bonus, but Delran, again, they beat the Panthers at their own game from the first half. That'll be a bonus for the Bears with 1:57 left. They trail by 13, so they will need these foul shots. Neither team has been all that consistent from the foul line today. I don't have the exact numbers, but I'd have to guess around 55%. We haven't had a lot of, let's just say we haven't had a lot of trips where a player has made both foul shots. It's usually 1 and 1, one good, one missed. But Theis made her first, and the second rattles out. Rebound by the Panthers. This one will go up, and again, you can see that signal there to just take your time. Up by 12 points. Will Delran try to foul intentionally? They will, and that will now give Westampton the bonus. So this will be 2 foul shots. And with all this intentional fouling, you can kiss any dreams of starting this boys game at 11 a.m. on time. You can kiss that goodbye. First shot is no good. And again, that's exactly what Delran wants. Second shot is no good. What a break for Delran. The door's not closed yet. It's not all the way open, but it's not closed. Delran, not a team that shoots a lot of threes. Westampton Tech's not a team that shoots a lot of threes either. Really seeing some good offensive production with fundamental basketball here on the girls' side as this one barely stays in. Having to establish the pivot foot. She'll now go out. Schaefer chucks up a 3, airballed it, and it goes right back to the Panthers. As moving this one up is Haskins. Now goes back to Stewart. 1:10 now. But Delran's not really rushing here. Bounce pass, Delran pressuring but not fouling. This one goes out, got an open look. Francis does not take it. Check that, Autumn Sidney. Inbound, ooh, that was close. Really close to a backcourt violation. 50 seconds in the fourth quarter. Delran down by 12, Westampton turning the tables on the Bears here in the 6-3 matchup of the Burlington County Tournament. The winner plays Morristown on Thursday night. The other 2 games in this quarterfinal round will be played on Monday. And we'll talk about PowerPoints for a second. In Central Group 3, Westampton Tech right now is the 11th seed. So West Tech would play number 6 seed Red Bank Regional on the road. Red Bank actually has a worse overall record at 9-12, but the Shore Conference is so stacked for girls basketball. In fact, for Central Group 3, the top 3 seeds and 5 of the top 6 are Shore Conference teams. Colts Neck, Neptune, Middletown South, Brick Township, and Red Bank Regional. The only exception is Ewing at number 4. And then Delran is right now 10th in Central Group 2. They would face Point Pleasant Borough on the road. And another handful of Shore Conference teams in the mix there with Manasquan, RFH, and Point Pleasant Borough in the 7th spot, as we mentioned. But both foul shots are good by Nebe. 19 points off the bench. She'll have to be our player of the game. 25 seconds, 62-48 lead. Here comes a 3 from the corner. Tried to get it off the glass, no good. Westampton Tech's going to keep moving, but they're going to slow this one down, and Delran will try to pressure, but I think they're going to let this one go. They've got 10 seconds. They're still going to fire this one inside, but Westampton Tech will not take a shot. What a turnaround for the Panthers. They'll move. The shot's no good, and they'll go up. That's the end of the ball game. Westampton Tech, how do you do? Down by double digits at the end of the first quarter. They turn on the Jets, and they win this one by 14 in the quarterfinal round of the Burlington County Tournament. Final score, Westampton Tech 62, Delran 48. What a performance by the Panthers. I mean, listen, this is a game that after the first quarter, I kind of took my headset off and I was like, all right, well, I think Delran's got this one pretty much settled, but we were not. Westampton Tech, I think they really changed their strategy. They're a very adaptable team, a team that really knows how to be creative on the offensive front. They shot a decent amount of threes. They haven't made a lot of threes this year. They only made 51 in their first 19 games of the season. But Westampton Tech really showed that they are here to win and they're here to play. And that results in a trip to Morristown on Thursday for the semifinal round of the Burlington County Tournament. But next up will be the quarterfinal game on the boys' side. Number 12, Burlington Township versus number 5, Westampton Tech, coming up in just a moment. Basketballs are on the floor. Got to imagine maybe 15, 20 are going to be on the game clock. As that'll be all for us from our entire crew, our social media coordinator, Haley Mejia, our graphics crew, Gavin Van Rel, Caleb Lane, Carson Rosso, and Fisher Giannotti. My producer, Vincent Focht of Camden County College. I'm Dan Wilkins. We'll see you in about 15 or 20. If you want to watch the boys live stream, go over to the live tab on our YouTube and click on Burlington Township versus Westampton Tech. Final score, Westampton 62, Delran 48. Have a good one, folks. We'll see you soon.